Ooh. Hi. I'm not wearing glasses this time. And that's by design. Because you can see the bags under my eyes. Wow. They're very big. They're very huge. Anyway. This is take number 2 because I forgot to turn on my microphone last time for some reason. So, we're doing this again. Last time I couldn't talk either, so the last month or so has been interesting because I've been uploading more and my channel's actually growing again. I've seen new people comment on my videos. I've seen 6 separate people comment on my Insane Demon video, and it's like, that's cool. You know? That's really cool. And I just want to say thank you. You know? I started this channel for a reason, to redo, you know, my whole YouTube thing, because I wanted to do it right this time, and I feel like I've done it better. I feel like my diligence is a little bit better, though I still have rage issues, but I feel like I'm actually doing it properly this time, and, you know, having people come back, but also new people come, makes it feel less lonely. So it's always a treat, you know. It makes me more motivated to keep making things. But I'm making this video as well to just let you know that's going to slow down a little bit for April, and that's for like a few reasons. The first one is my sleep schedule is absolutely horrible. The few nights earlier, before the last few nights, my average bedtime was like 5 a.m. Recently, it's been like 3 a.m. on average, so it's getting better, but it's definitely not contributing to mental clarity. Obviously, I want to get that straightened out, because when it comes to making videos and when it comes to making stuff on the interwebs and playing games that are that hard, in order to improve on that and to not be burnt out, you got to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. If you're not doing that, then it's going to be a lot harder to keep it up for a long period of time. So that's things that I want to do, and that includes, you know, exercising more than I am, going outside more than I am, reading more, breaking some bad habits that I'll get into at a later date. But, you know, all those things combined will make this more sustainable, because my channel, I'll show you a graph here. My channel for the last few months or so, up until like a month ago, was stagnant as hell. It was not growing at all, despite me uploading, despite me doing stuff. But I think it is a combination of two different things. One, I'm uploading more now. Month of March was a lot better. So far, April's been a lot better. So I'm actually being more consistent. Second of all, I changed my thumbnail software to GIMP. So the ceiling of quality for my thumbnails has improved a lot. And I think you should notice this with here. Like I'll show you, like, this was my best thumbnail that I used for Canva versus the first attempt for GIMP, the 5th attempt for GIMP, and the 10th attempt. You notice that there was a sharp decrease in quality, but then it caught back up and it actually exceeded what I initially was able to do with Canva. So, you know, I think that also contributed to better video performances, I guess. But, you know, I want to make thumbnails because it's artistic, not necessarily because I want to train the algorithm a certain way. But whatever works is whatever works, and I'm just going to continue doing it. I also do have some things outside of YouTube that I want to focus on a little bit more for the rest of this month. That being school and that being music. You know, I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket in my life, because if it doesn't do well, then I'm going to be disappointed. So if one pillar of my life is starting to skyrocket in quality, I want to make sure everything else catches up with it. You know, the fact that like 6 individual people congratulated me for beating my first Insane Demon is something that a lot of people don't even get to see on a daily basis, you know? Like, some people beat much harder levels than I have and get maybe 1 or 2 people congratulating them, you know? So it's like, I'm not sure what I did to deserve it. I'm not sure what I did to warrant it, but I'm not complaining. I don't deserve it, but thank you for doing it anyway. You know, it's small moments like these that make a bigger difference over time. So that's what I want to do. I want to continue doing this. So yeah, from now on, I think for April, it'll pick back up in May, but From now in April, instead of seeing a video like once every 1 to 2 days, it'll be like once every 3 to 4 days, maybe 3 to 5 days. I don't know. I just need to take care of myself better. I'm always going to keep saying that because, again, I have a theory with when it comes to learning things and when it comes to living the best life you can. In order to learn things faster, in order to be as mentally sharp as you can, I think really taking care of yourself is a very important aspect of that. Because you can only work with so much you have. We are limited by our own bodies. But if we take care of them, if we fuel them, if we see the sun, if we sleep well, if we do a lot of different things to keep our brain nice and gooey and stimulated and active, using our brain in different ways, that brain plasticity is very important. I want to see what I can do because I have some ideas coming up in the next couple months that I think are really going to be interesting, and I want to put them to the tarmac. I want to put them to the test because I'm really enjoying this. Like I don't think I'm at the ceiling of enjoyment yet because I haven't tried other things yet. But my old channel, 2023, 2024. If you guys, if any of you remember He-Man McSpeed, if you remember that channel, I always felt guilty of what I was making. Every single video. Some of them were fine, but a lot of them I was like, man, I just really don't like what I made. I really don't like what I did. But I can't really say the same this time. Obviously I have, rage issues. I'm complaining so much when playing Geometry Dash, but besides that, I really am not feeling guilt about making the stuff that I'm making. Like, I'm much more relaxed. I'm not nervous when I record anymore. I'm not nervous when I edit anymore. I used to be so nervous recording and editing because I was guilty of it. So I think this change of pace is so much more helpful for me to, get back in the swing of things and finally turn my life around because, yeah, there's some videos out there that I made that reveal stuff about me that I'm not going to reveal in this video, but in due time. A lot of people struggle with some stuff, so I just want to show you that it's possible to get out of it. It's always possible. I feel despair on a daily basis. I think of thoughts that I probably shouldn't think of on a daily basis that are like horrific, and because of that despair, I know those thoughts aren't me, and I know that I embody hope. I don't embody despair. That's who I am. So that's who I always want to be. So thank you so much for watching this, and I'll see you later in the next one.